You know them. You all know them. They're big things, paperbacks or hardbacks, or maybe they've got little boxes and you open them and there's leaves, and maybe they've got little fancy colouring around the edges, and it's words and sentences and paragraphs. I read, okay? I read. No matter what you hear, I want you to understand that despite the many arguments I will bring up, I read. I read and I write. I am a literate fellow, okay? I read books. I read so many of them, and I read all the time because I'm always online and I'm reading TV tropes and I'm reading Facebook and stuff, and even just browsing video sites like YouTube. You do a lot of reading there. It's instinctual. I have no problem with reading. I read. Reading is good. Stories are good. But books. See, I'm kind of one of those fellows who is a bit meh to things, okay? I don't care so long as my opinions aren't being judged and challenged, okay? If you want to, you can go out and do whatever the hell you like, so long as people are consenting, if you have an effect on other people, or it doesn't affect other people. I mean, yes, I would rather you didn't pirate and do illegal things like drugs, but, you know, if people don't get hurt, then kind of, it's your prerogative, doesn't bother me, I don't mind. What I mind is when, by having my own opinion, I am disagreeing with somebody. And I realise this might be an odd or interesting definition to some people, but it's just that I basically don't care about people. I don't care what you think, what you do, so long as, you know, it's not affecting anybody, and if it does, they're consenting. So I kind of expect other people to be the same. I expect people to not care about what I am about to say, but they do. They do. And I know because I read, and so I read articles and articles and comments and comments and comments from people all over the internet who are saying that even though they don't know what my opinion is, that it doesn't matter, because as far as they're concerned, anybody who disrespects what they like is wrong. And that's when I get angry. Yes, it is. That is when I get up on my high horse, on my soapbox, and I say, well, foul rapscallions, looks like I, the great Alex Jahans, shall ride into battle to challenge these foul demons of persistent, impertinent fools. I do not like books. I hate them. I hate them. They are so annoying. I like stories. I love Pratchett. I love Pratchett. I want so much to experience this story. I love it. It's brilliant because it's the watch and it's a paradigm shift. I want this, but it's in the book. So why do I own the book? I'll go on to why I own the book later, because first, I feel it is important to outline just how and why I do not like books. I have issues with my eyesight, with my glasses. So, normally it's not a problem. But it does mean that sitting a certain distance away from what I'm reading is good. Okay? Because, the television screen is further away than I can reach. It's literally like about an arm and a half length away from me, the screen. Anybody want to have a guess as to why I'm perfectly happy reading constantly, continually on the internet, but have problems reading on a book, and why I might find it a painful and annoying and awkward experience? Anybody? Yes, you over there in the back. It's because my arms only reach a certain length, and that length is not far enough away for me to actually find reading the books comfortable. No, it isn't. Because it's like, I can read it from here, of course I can. But the thing is that my glasses are designed to help me read from a distance. Okay? Because literally, if I raise the glasses, I can't, with my glasses off or up, I can't see the screen because it's blurry. My glasses focus the screen, right? But I can read this. So when I put the glasses down, that puts strain on my eyes, because my eyes can see it normally, but the glasses are correcting it, so my eyes are correcting back. It does my head in. Literally, because my brain is going, I can see this normally, but I'm having to squint to look at something I could normally see without glasses to enable me to see it. And the thing is, I have no actual, it's not a medical issue. It's not, I physically cannot read at this distance. I have no problem reading here. The thing is, books are long. Books are long, yeah? They're long, and I can't always hold them at a nice distance. I can't always keep them there. Because apart from anything else, the pages distort. Because they're fucking awkward. Okay? Because I can't keep it straight. Because suddenly I'm dealing with the fact that I'm reading across a warped plane. Okay? And that again tries the concentration, gives me needless headaches. And then it's okay, that's good, I've got it, a good position. Oh shit, I have to turn the page. And it's just, look, I know, I get it. You people who like books, you go for this as well. Okay, I get it that this is not, I get it that there are people who have cancer and shit, but as I am saying, I do not give a shit about books. Okay? I prefer it when they're nice and pristine, but kind of when I see people even just joking, saying, if you mess with my books, then I will hate you, and yeah, I will kill you because books are good and you aren't. I hate you. I hate you because you know what? You know what this is? This is dead tree. Dead tree. All this isn't anything sacred or special. Oh, but books, man, books are stories, man. So they're so important, like, cause it's like a doorway into another world. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I mean, seriously, like, it just fucking isn't. I'm not being even one of these sort of super realist pedants going, oh my god, you have made a metaphor. That is not factually accurate because it is a metaphor, not real life. I am saying that what this is one book, one story, one singular. And it isn't the story. It contains the story. It is a device for containing one specific story. I like stories. Stories are good. Stories are awesome. Stories are amazing. I love stories. But I find they are better in other more convenient platforms, like on the screen. Because I had a Kindle, and it was brilliant for the morning commute because I could just sit it there, and if you want to turn the page, you just it's no faffing about with flipping. Okay, I got to dirty the position, and now turn the page. No, instead, what I do is I just go, okay. I mean, obviously, this is a phone, not a Kindle, but I don't have the Kindle anymore. But it's just, okay, Kindle here, resting somewhere, or just in my hand, and then turn page. It's simple, it's easy, it's convenient. And here's the thing. When you get ebooks, you store them on your computer. So that means that I have all of the information on the computer, which has a monitor correctly spaced so that I don't get damn eye strain. And that brings me to my next point. Comfort. Because books require light to see. Big fucking whoop. Okay? I mean, it's the last, like, 10, 15, 20 years, right, that we've actually had backlight technology. But do you know how fucking awesome that is? Because with a dead tree book, you not only have to get it at the right arm's length, so that I can actually read it with relative comfort, but I also, and so that I can turn the pages without it fucking up. But I also have to twist to get the light just correct, whilst at the same time being comfortable. Whereas with computer, it's already set up. I just go with the status quo, and okay, you're asking, well, why can't you just read here, but in here? Shadows, and the fact that books have weight. Yes, they do. I realise that some of the thinner paperbacks of smaller books aren't much of an issue, and certainly That is why I fucking read them. But this is gonna give you hand strain. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and here's the big thing, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury of the internet, here is my final piece of evidence as to why books are a piece of fucking shit. Audiobooks let you play Minecraft at the same time. It's honestly as simple as that. I mean, don't get me wrong, audiobooks are they are expensive. God, they are so goddamn expensive. Audible rip you the fuck off. Audible rip you off so fucking much. They are so expensive. I get that. So I understand if you want to say, I prefer books because I'm a fucking cheapo. But for me, audiobooks went out because they don't take effort. It's the exact same story if you get the unabridged. I mean, the only issue you have, aside from cost, is audiobooks can sometimes arrive in the wrong order, or they are combined and somebody's combined them in the wrong order, as happened with an audiobook of Temeraire that I had, and yeah, that was interesting. Sort of listening to the end of the book before I was halfway through with it, and I just sort of went along with it because, hey! And then it's like, oh, the book ended, and I still have 2 parts left to go. Something's gone wrong here, hasn't it? But these are niggles in the system, okay? These are niggles in the system. Audiobooks are better because they let you do stuff. They are the exact same content-wise. Because here's why books are so fucking sacred, right? Because they contain stories and characters. Do you want to know a secret, ladies and gentlemen? Audiobooks contain those self-same stories and characters. They do. And the only reason I have not given up and bought an audiobook version of a book I already own is because I do not yet have the time to monopolise on having the audiobook. So it can wait until I do. But that's it. Audiobooks and books are the same content. They are. They are. So it comes down to me saying, okay, I can give myself eye strain, I can give myself hand strain, I can force myself to sit in incredibly uncomfortable positions, and I can basically just be fucking bored as I stare at this goddamn piece of dead tree, or I can get an audiobook, load up a game, and start playing as I listen to the audiobook. That's it. That's why I prefer audiobooks, because you can do stuff while listening to them. I don't have time to spend sat on my arse for a day reading a book when I could spend that day playing a game as well, or going for a walk, or doing the washing up, or cleaning out my room. There are so many things that you can do at the same time as listening to an audiobook that you can't do while reading a book. So, there is my evidence, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we must come to why I bought this. Why did I buy this? I mean, I have listened to pretty much every Terry Pratchett book on audio. I've listened to pretty much every unabridged audiobook. I have listened to them all. So why did I get this? Because bookshops are awesome. They are fantastic. I love bookshops. I love Waterstones. I just love strolling in there and having a browse. I love the fact that it's the meeting between the worlds. It's the corridor of doors. The corridor of alternate realities. You go in there and they sell you different lives, different stories. I love that. I'm just really fucking annoyed that there are no audiobook shops. Because I can go onto Audible and I can search for whatever the fuck I want, but some days, most days in fact, I just want to walk into Waterstones and have a browse and pick up some new audiobook off the shelf and have a listen to it just because the cover looks cool. That's what I miss about books. I miss having a browse. So I guess what I'll have to do then is just walk around Waterstones with a link on my app, a link on my my phone, an app on my phone to Audible. But I'd really like it if audiobooks were sold in bookshops, like, as well as, have the books on sale. But then have it like you can just bring a book to a counter and then say, I'll have that in audiobook form, please. And that would be awesome. That's what I love. That's what I want. But we don't. And you know why? Because people are fucking book fetishists. Oh no, books are awesome and sacred. Oh, if you tamper with my book, I will kill you and cut off your genitals and you are horrible. No, books are pieces of dead wood that are awkward and inconvenient to read. I will take audiobooks any damn day of the week. Thank you very much.